Hello YouTube, welcome back. My funny bone has healed, and now we return to Dark Souls 3. Isn't that a wonder and a glory? Let's get into the action. Let's not fanny about, because frankly, there's too much of that going on. I keep trying to postpone going in, I keep trying to drag out this little journey between here and there, and it's not going to do. I've got to be efficient. I've got to put as much of my hour into this as possible. Come on, my dear. Let's have a rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay. Sure, I did that. I've got to own it now, but boy, I wish I hadn't. Probably did. Probably. I mean, to be fair, most places that speak English are going to have got quite a lot of idioms from the British. If not the English. Right, okie dokie. Now without the music spicing things up a bit, I can actually take a breather and there are moments of quiet to reflect in. Good evening, madam. Would you care for some blades? Delivered directly, hot, fresh and stingy to your face. Is it a madam? Is it a... I don't know. We've had this conversation as well before. I mean, is there any point in applying gender to dragons? I mean, they don't necessarily even have to have any kind of sexual reproductive system. They could just be... they just lay eggs of clones of themselves or something. Alright, governor. Cool your jets. Don't get a chicken bone stuck in your neck. I don't know what that even means. Hey, I was rolling there. I was rolling. Oh. I saw what you were trying to do there, dragon, and I appreciate your tactics, but I don't think it's going to work. Ouch! Figgins! Ouch! Well, that one went about as well as expected, although I am now doing a bit more damage on average, I think. I think my average damage per attack, well, not damage per attack, damage per attempt is up. It's improved. Inflated. Increased. Elevated. Enlarged. Engorged. I think I'm running low on words. I don't think... some of those were not very good for the situation, but they all had some tangential applicability. Applicability? Applicability. Okay. Let's get to the ladder. Go down the ladder. That's it. Truly, we have conquered downwards. Hey, Hippie Casual. Welcome back, Eddie. Welcome back. As you can see, we're ditching the music for this run. We've now got just bare game audio. My pulse is actually doing a lot better, to be fair. I am no longer going as much. I'm definitely calmer. If not better. Boom, and roll in, and roll across, and then roll in. Get that leg. Slashy. Hello, face. Would you like some blading? There we go, a bit of blading. Never hurt anybody except the recipient of the blading, in which most circumstances it always hurts them, in fact. That's it. Lay down. Have a little snooze. That's it. Have a little relaxy boo. Oh. Get bitey, shall we? No. Oh, he said yes. I didn't want it, but he gave it. Oh, well, look at you with your dodging. Oh. That's not a good one. It's okay. I had the distance. Ooh. What? Oh! Bang! Oh! Oh! That was a little bit hairy, wasn't it? Oh! Oh! Sir, your breath is about as appealing as my nan's nappies. Which is a bit of an exaggeration, because my nan doesn't wear nappies. But still. Oh, look at that! Died right next to my last death. Perhaps a pattern is emerging. Perhaps a pattern is emerging. Hello, Orosco. I didn't see you there. Your name is in blue on my screen. And oh, hello, Fuzzy, as well. Welcome back. There's a load of people here. Hey, how you doing? I didn't realise everyone was pouring in. I probably missed somebody. See, that's me all over. That's my pro strat. Look away from chat. Don't pay any attention to what people are saying. But I do. I get back there eventually. It's just I'm distracted. You know how it is. You're trying to make your way through a game. You're not that great at it. You get to a hard bit. Sometimes you just got to look at the screen and persevere. You've got to push through. You've got to break on through to the other side of the game barrier. I wonder if when I break to the other side of the game barrier, it will look kind of like going into hyperspace in Star Wars. Like the stars will stretch out into lines. Not that there's any stars in my immediate proximity. Let's be clear about that. I think I would be incinerated in the nuclear fire, but you know what I mean. That effect could appear apropos of nothing. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't make much sense, I know, but I'm saying it, and that's what's important. Don't think about the words. Just think about stuff. Don't think, in fact. Oh, that was really embarrassing, wasn't it? Sorry, Dragon, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I know we're supposed to both be professionals here, but, I don't know, I'm just off my game. This is better. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, no! No, that fourth one is always a mistake. Never go for the fourth. Figgins! It's okay. It's okay. That was possibly a wasted Estus there, but I hate it when he does that little disingenuous, oh, I put my head on the floor. There we go. Rolling. Rolling with the big boys. Actually, that's not strictly speaking true. Figgins! Damn it! Have some revenge. Hot, stinging revenge. Right across your face. Ooh. Most fruity. No, 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 no. Figgins! Oh, we're in a bad place for tail damage here. Oh, the roll. The sweet, sweet, successful roll. That's it. I didn't go for the fourth. I just stuck with the third, and I got myself a bit of damage in there. That's probably two's probably too many. No, it's okay. It's okay. Stay in front of his face, right up in his grill, and he gives you the opportunities. Don't step too far back. Don't. Ah, oh, done it. I've gone too far back. When he comes down again, he's going to put his dead down for just a second. He's going to get a little bit hit. No, hit! Bang! Look at this. This is what I was hoping for. Boo boo! Oh, did the dragon get a boo boo? Nah, my roll was off. Still, I think we can all agree that damage was good. There was a certain about it, a certain. So I think if we get more of it, it should work out. It should work well. Here we go. Oh, I see there's discussion about accents and the different idioms in areas. I just saw it go off the top of the chat about Canadian French having very different pronunciation from like French. But the only difference I know of is that when I hear Canadian people not more, like imitating non-French speaking Canadian people, I mean, you know, native English speakers, they always do. They have like a and they do this gravelly thing. Is that a thing? What's that all about? What's all that about? Are they just being They're just being racist. Those despicable Canadians. Always fucking things up for everybody else. Unbelievable. Oh dear. That's not true. I've got nothing against Canada at all. Sounds like a lovely place. I'd love to go there one day. Doesn't look likely. But I'd like to. That's it. Do your moves. Wave your willy around. Show me what you think. And then... Oh, those swipes were unnecessary. Bingo, bango. Oh, look at that. That was a lovely little damage pop. Right in the chops. Oh. He's doing his sideways swipey poo. But I did a roll. You ain't gonna get me. Can't get me, sucker. Oh, the shit talk falls into... crumbles to dust. Ah! That's what happens. You start shit talking, and then someone cuts you off mid-sentence, and you realise, oh no, I've got a mouthful of shit. What am I going to do now? Damn it. Fuzzy, you think I can first try him before 800? It was optimistic. Nighty-night, EP Casual. Nighty-night, sleepy tide, sweetie dreams. Sorry, getting too used to putting kids to bed. Here we go. Let's get in there. How long have we got now? We've been recording for 11 minutes. We are a third of the way through this recording. Oh, Dark Souls. No other game pisses me off as much, but yet compels me to continue. You fickle mistress. Let's run in. Let's close in on this fool, see if he can change his moveset a little. Charge me! Charge me! Charge me! That's good. That was a 609er. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was no good. I am clipping this man like an unbelievable maniac. What's going on? Why the clips? Why so much clipping? Why? Am I from south of England? Yes, I am. Well, I am from the south of England. I'm actually within the limits of England, and therefore, to say south of England would be lunacy, because that would be in the water. Well, I suppose you could live... I don't know, if you go straight south, I think you kind of miss most stuff, don't you? It's just... I'd have to look at a globe. I'd have to look at a globe to know. But I live in the south of England, within the sort of like sort of London region-ish, on the borders. And I feel comfortable saying that because that covers a lot of area and a lot of people. London is pretty big. Obviously not the largest city by landmass. I believe that would be Mexico City. It might also... No, is that the largest population? I can't remember. Mexico City is some kind of largest city in the world. And I think it's by area. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Have been in the past. Regularly, in fact. Regularly. Sinister Elements, welcome back. How you doing? Hope you can put up with a little bit of Dark Souls before the juice begins to flow. What am I talking about? I don't know. Also, has Forged shown up anywhere? Anyone care to put a message in Discord? Because if he wants to, I may go for a little bit of GTA after this. Just to spice things up a bit. Change the running order around, you know. Jesus, this dragon's loud. Then again, whoever heard of a quiet dragon? Off the quiet dragon whispered quietly, which was very characteristic of him. Must we go through this dance again and again, Dark Eater Midir? Should I call you Dark Eater? It's so formal to call you Midir. Maybe we should just get on to first name terms. I'll call you Dark Eater and you can call me... The Scoundrel. My first name in that context, I suppose, is The. I'm not telling my real name to a fucking dragon. That's crazy talk. They'll find out where I live and come burn my house down. Screw that. Oh, we're going to stick to a strictly pseudonymical basis. Pseudonymical basis with the... I like that word. I don't think it's real. I think I actually made that up, but I like it. That's a good word. Can we get that used? Can we get that in the dictionary? Is there enough of us here to form a critical mass of usage that will allow us to get that phrase into the dictionary if it's not real? Sadly, I went on about how great it was for so long that I've forgotten what I actually said. Pseudonymical, that was it. Yes, to do with the use of pseudonyms. An activity taking place under the guise of a pseudonym. A pseudonymical activity. Oh, God, that word is great. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Anyway, let's stop talking about words. Words are not important in the context here. The language that we must speak now is violence. Brutal, aggressive, and dangerous, I suppose. That's it. Bring your head over to me and we'll go ping, ping, ping. No triple pings. No triple pings for the scoundrel. Just double pinging. Because triple pinging leads to getting bish-bashed, and we don't want to get bish-bashed. We want to be the bishy-basher. We want to bishy-bash, not be bishy-bashed. If that made my position clear on bashing and bishing. Indeed, bishing and bashing, or bashing and bishing, are almost interchangeable as concepts, but as the experts among us will know, there is a significant difference in the execution of either strategy. And as you can see there, I was bashy-bished rather than bishy-bashed. Seems just talking nonsense doesn't help either. Shit talking the monsters doesn't help. Talking nonsense doesn't help. As anyone of those of you who have seen my other Dark Souls runs, not necessarily in their entirety, but if you've seen enough of them, do I do better when I just shut up and fight? Or do I do better in rounds where I've been talking? That would be interesting. I would like to know that. If anyone has the statisticals to wade through all that data, I would be very good. There's another good word, statisticals. The testicles of fortitude for wading through data. Testicles of fortitude? I mean, that makes them sound like a D&D item. Mind you, maybe that's not impossible. Maybe there are mechanics whereby one could enchant a body part. In which case you could probably have, ball bag of holding? No, I don't think that would work. That sounds messy and painful. I've had a vasectomy, and it lays bare the logistics of that kind of enterprise very clearly if you've been through that scenario. So, I'm thinking no. I'm seeing a pattern. There's two guys wearing the same suit of armour there. Is that a thing? Should I be looking out for that? Okay, there's a different armour set that might protect better. Okay. I'm willing to try that if I've got the armour. That was lovely. Look at that, a wonderful triple. 1,218 points of damage, deftly delivered to the face of one dragon. Oh, Death Eater, come on, I thought we were on first team terms now. I thought this was all behind us, and I was going to stop falling to my knees and then face first into the muck. But no. I know I said face first, but what I meant to say was face first. Face first. Face first. There we go. Let's take a moment to look at chat. What's this set of armour that we're talking about? Chat has actually got pretty lively, so I'm going to take a little while to scroll back up. We'll get on the... Let's get through this first. Let's do the dangerous bits. We'll get down to where the doorway is before I jump down the hole, and then we'll have a quick scroll back up in chat and see what's going on, because it seems to be getting unusually lively. What is this? What kind of witchcraft is taking place? Is it just an early start that's drawing everybody in? Could it be that simple? Could it be? Oh, tomorrow night the new season of The Curse of Oak Island starts. Ooh, I love that show. I mean, it's embarrassing to like, but I love it. I love it. The Lagina brothers are idols of mine. Anyway, enough of this codpiece of Fromunda cheese. Fromunda cheese? I'm not sure what Fromunda cheese is. I'm getting an inkling. I get an idea that it may be smegmatic in nature, but could I be wrong? I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I could be very, very wrong. Probably wrong. So let's go back up to where Orozco asked if I was from the south of England. And then we'll go down. That's Eddie Price going by. There's Sinister Elements saying hello. Fuzzy Logic says Rocket League. I don't think I see any context for that, so okay. This is the game. That is the game that annoys me that I return to. Dark Souls 3, of course. Oh, Rocket League. That is the game. It makes sense when you read it properly and you don't just take each line individually as an atomic element. Atomic element? You know what I mean. You barely missed the 800th death. Oh, quick death. Yes, that probably was a quick death. I don't know what round that was you're referring to, but it could be one of the many that took place quickly. I am familiar with the language and the culture well enough, Horosco. In case you know, there is a comedian, Francois Pérusse, who I cannot understand at all unless I listen to the native French version of his work. Oh, there you go. Personally, I understand nothing with people from Manchester or Liverpool. I have to check subtitles. I don't. This is another thing that I've thought about. We had a conversation between recordings, YouTubers, and unfortunately I'm about to just wander off into another little language-based territory. I was asking about whether the funny bone is called the funny bone globally, and if you're not from, I mean, that bit there that hurts when you bang it, you know, and apparently not. But this here with the old accents, England seems to have, from my perspective, from the perspective of a native, a lot of very diverse accents. Whereas when I listen to other languages, even in America, where it's the same language and you have different accents, I can't really differentiate unless it's like a north, south, you know, the southern drawl kind of caricature language. I can't really. But yeah, you hear Americans say, "Oh, you're from Chicago. You're from Detroit." Are they in the same state? Whatever. They're from different cities and they know where they're from. And do other countries have this massive difference in languages, in accents, or is it less pronounced? I don't know. I'm assuming there's lots of different accents, but you know, or at least different accents. But are we more diverse or less diverse? What's going on here? What's going on here? Tell me about my country. Anyway, sorry, I should carry on scrolling. Let's have a look. Learned all your English from Cartoon Network. That's a good place to do it. I learned all my Japanese from anime, so, you know, arigato. That's about all I can manage. Shindes! Oh! Or something along those lines. Everything that I know in Japanese is exclamatory. It's like, ugh, something's happening. Ah! I don't know any, like, conversational Japanese, you know. I'm useful in Japan in a very small number of linguistic circumstances. Like someone getting hit by a car, I could go, Shindes! He's dead. They're dead. I know that. Probably pronounced it wrong, but the essence is there of someone who has a patient enough ear to decode my mangled Japanese accent. Anyway, enough nonsense. Let's carry on. What am I talking about? Then moving to Luton and not understanding a single fucking word people said. Well, yeah, I mean, Luton. Where is Luton? Luton's in London, isn't it? Well, there you go. 5 minute de purple de Francois Pérusse. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, we'll go for that. The 2 minute ones, blah blah blah, totally boshed. That was obviously an element in reference to one of my boshed runs. It surprises me. Blah 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 blah. Sorry, I'm gonna skip this little conversation about a particular Quebecois comedian. Get onto the action. Here we go. There is a different armor set. This is the meat of it. I don't know if there is, but it might be worth a look. Oh, is there? You pitched it as a question. I saw that from the corner of my eye and I thought, hope glimmers down the tunnel. Is it a train? Is it the exit? Who knows? And it turns out it was neither the train or an exit. It was just a suggestion that someone else had seen a light at the end of the tunnel. So there we go. And there's the codpiece of from under cheese. Still not seeing the context of that, but okay. I'll probably figure it out as I go down. The dragon has dark crystals on, so does that mean dark damage? I think it does do dark damage, right? And I think points at invisible arm. Invisible arm. Babaka. Oh my god. Would you die 1k before you beat Gale? Gale. Mi genitalia. Very clever. very clever. Mi genitalia. I think I could die 1k times, but I don't know. I don't think I'm beating this. I don't think I'm going to die 1,000 times before I beat this dragon. I feel like I'm making enough progress against it that I'm going to do it. But there you go. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Spanish has probably got a bonkers variety of dialects and stuff. Yeah, not only armor. Oh, okay. I need to use the big bows to kill him with a bow. It is a classic username. Yes. Often you got to, when you do those ones, you've got to spell them just right. So it's not like just splitting up the words into a thing. There's an art to it. You have to. I see in what you've done it with the MI. We've done that. It's not me. It's not me. Someone's not read that and seen me. They've seen me, which sounds the same, basically. It's very clever. Very well done. Artistically done. Anyway, right, that's enough delaying. That's enough stalling. I actually have to fight the boss now. Let's get in there and do what we can. Now you can see how good I really am, me genitalia. Oh, hello, we've got the wrong item in the slot. We don't want that. We want that. Okay. Roar all you like, my draconic friend, but unfortunately I will not be moved by it. I am cold. Cold to your draconic mulings. Oh, I should have gone for slashes on the legs there. The slashes would have stacked. Every slashy is a bit of bishy-bashy. Yeah, I love a bit of nonsense, as you can probably tell. That's right, sir. May I present you with a queue entirely covered with fur. In essence, a fur queue. Oh. That's right. I did a roll, then I did my hit, and then I got out, because I am starting to learn when enough is enough, and that, sir, madam, Marjorie, was enough. Damn it, Marjorie! Sorry, I'm going into a Fry and Laurie bit there. I should stop that before I start breaching the BBC's copyright and incurring the wrath of their legal teams. Ah! That's it. Slash his thighs. Perhaps he has some analogue of the femoral artery that I can target. Artery fartery. Oh, Figgins, he's done me. He's given me one up the bum and he's made it no fun. Oh, look at that waste of an Estus there. Panic Estusing, that's what it was. Do your Godzilla bit. Oh no! Just a smidgen too close. Just a phragmoid too proximal. What on earth are you doing? How can you possibly maintain any form of human dignity when you've said a phragmoid of proximal what now? It's turning to mush. It's falling apart. Come on then. Come on then. I've slumped down in my chair enough that it's pulled my trouser legs up to about halfway between my shins, my feet and my knee. My shins? My feet? Between my knees and my feet, therefore halfway up my shins. Fuck me. Can't even talk properly. This game's getting to me. It's getting under my skin. Or maybe that's just the meth making me think there are spiders there. Here we go. Let's get down the little hole. Find our way round the corner. Round this little cornery-coo. And this one. So many corners. Twisty corridors, corners, ladders. Fuck me, it's an architect's nightmare. Or is it a dream? I don't know. Maybe architects one day will look at this game as an inspiration for creating buildings, but I somehow think that's not going to happen. I don't think anyone's going to make Dark Souls Plaza. Dark Souls Towers. It's kind of like when in the Hellraiser movies, they got rid of the box once in the foundation concrete of a building, and then when it cuts to the building in the next movie, it's got all the patterns from the Lament configuration box all over it. I mean, I'm assuming a knowledge of 80s and beyond horror movies that perhaps you may not know, but hopefully you can go with me on this little referential journey, making those smooth 80s and 90s references. Oh no, you don't! Actually, that's not fair to say, because that series has soldiered on, even if some of the incarnations may have been less than... Oh, less than optimally executed, I was about to say. I nearly Dark Souls faced. Dark Souls faced. Fliggity flip flop flog and fool indeed, Sinister Elements. Fliggity flip flop flog and fool. Sinister Elements, probably the person in chat who has heard the most ridiculous utterances from me. There have been times where we've been in the same room and we may not have spoken a sensible word for hours, yet managed to maintain a conversation. It's beautiful, really. It's beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I was recommending the Conan commentary the other day. This is Sinister's one of the guys I was watching it with, and saying how people should check out some of the utterances that he comes out with. I mean, oh, it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. It is a mangy git dragon. It is. There are many ways. I mean, earlier, before you raised your head in chat, so I'm assuming you didn't hear this, I did indeed describe it, just before dying, as a yellow liquid drip from the anus of humanity, or something of that nature. You know, I was fruity with the language and colourful with the metaphors, so I felt like it was a stinging jibe that should have landed, but unfortunately, jibe is not a weapon. Not in this game, anyway. The barbed comment is a lost art on these fools. Oh god, no, no, no! Ah, how'd you like that, Dragon Dangus? Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Put your face down. Oh, you shit! Let's get back in. Try and trigger those favourable moves. That's not that favourable. Shit, I'm gonna get tailed. Feet. Feet. Head this way, head this way. This seems like it's going to be the way out. It's the way out. It's in the way that you egress. Oh no. Oh, I didn't get a hit in. Disappointment. Oh, early rolls lead to savage destruction. It has got eyes. I see an eye just at the corner of the thing there. I see the eye. I was looking at this dragon thinking it didn't have any eyes. I thought it was blind. Crazy. These are crazy, 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 crazy eyes on the dragon. Okay. There's a... Oh no, I thought that was the same two-horned helmet that people have been wearing and I've been seeing in their spectral forms. But no, that was a little, a dainty little pilgrim's hat by the look of it. Or some kind of domed wizard thing. Domed wizard? I mean like a pointed wizard's hat that truncates at a dome rather than a point. That's what I meant to say. But I tried to condense it. I tried to condense a very complex mathematical shape into a single new idea or a new word, and it just didn't work. It didn't play out for me. Weep for my dignity. That's true. Well, you know, Singor's watched all of them. Singor's trooped through every single video. He's seen the Dark Souls run back in the early days. He's seen the Dark Souls 2 run back in the middly days. And he's watched most of the Dark Souls 3 run. Now here, in yon modern era. So if anyone's going to be able to predict when a boss is going to get to me, it's probably him. Oh boy. Somebody should have done an Estus. Alright, Flopsy. Cool your jets. That's it, come on. Dark Eater Madeir. That's right, dragon. Fuck your dirty backwards bending knees. Oh, that's not a knee, that's an ankle. A foot wrist. But is it a foot wrist? Is it a leg wrist? That's what I think it's more like, isn't it? A leg wrist. You wouldn't say your hand wrist. You'd say your arm wrist. You wouldn't say either of those things. I mean, why would you say either of those things? That makes no sense. Bang, 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 bangy, bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, ba bang, bang, ba bang, 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 bang. Oh dear, run away! Oh shit, the running away did not take place fast enough. And then we're back here again. Yeah. You didn't like me singing that Wagner, did you? You didn't like that. But I'm not afraid of you. Your opinion on the rightness or wrongness of singing somebody's music is completely irrelevant, Dragon. All I care about are lawyers. And frankly, Wagner's been dead long enough that I don't think his lawyers are on the way. In fact, I think they're probably long discharged of their duties. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. The Tannhauser Overture may well still be within copyright. I don't actually know when Wagner was alive. I'm pretty sure it was a long time ago, though. Oh, let's have a moment to check up with the chat. I see a name. I see a name. Kiezu. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you could join us again. As you can see, we're Dark Souling it up, and seeing as it's you, I'm going to run over into bonus time. We've been doing 35 minutes here. There is some, well, quite a good degree of pressure within my bladder here, so I am eager to end this particular moment, but I'm going to do one more run just for you. Here's to you, Kiezu viewer. I kill the dragon with my twin swords. I slash his legs, I chop him right up, and then I forget the rest of the tune. That's the Ballad of Sacco and Vanzetti by old Ennio Morricone, I believe. I could be wrong, he may have just done a version of it. Those of you who've played Metal Gear Solid 5 or listened to the soundtrack may well be familiar with it. I don't know why I chose it in particular, but there you go. It seems to have taken... The stream seems to have taken a musical-ish edge. Music-ish. Not musical. Music-ish. Damn you, dragon. You caught me while I wasn't thinking about you. Oh... Stop your silliness now. Oh, that's not silliness, that's major success. Don't look at his... Don't slash at his legs while staring at his face. That's not going to work, Scounders. Scounders? I sound like some kind of gym teacher. Well, a PE teacher, as it would be more normally called where I grew up. Have this for your troubles. Oh, and he gave me some change. I want to cash out. I want to cash my chips in with the Grim Reaper and have him come collect ya. That's right. I was majorly greedy, but what did that greed get me? A little bit of success. Get away from the tail. Get away from the tail. That's right. Ah, look at that. Greed. Pure, unfettered, undiluted, distinctly word. Greed. That was a failed one. Hello, Kiezu. Welcome back. Sorry, that was a bit of a weird entry, wasn't it? It is inhumane. Well, I suppose inhumanity is intrinsic to dragon nature. I mean, if it was a human, if it was humane, we'd say, what a poor dragon. Surely you should be draconic. Surely you should seek your inner dragon to express yourself rather than seek to emulate humanity. I mean, it's not like we've done a great job. I mean, we have done a great job. Let's not kid ourselves. We've done a fantastic job as a collective of everybody. We've done a fantastic job. I mean, we fucked up a lot. But, you know, generally, you know, I don't see any fucking bears on the moon. I don't see any dolphins flying through the sky where they're not supposed to be. Let's put it that way, you know. I mean, sure, we're not the only members of the Thumb Club, but we're the only members of the Steel Machines Tearing the Earth to Shreds Club, which is, of course, not the best thing in the world, but it's a measure by which we can take success or gauge success. Yeah, I'm talking nonsense. You're quite right. And those of you watching on YouTube are probably thinking, why hasn't he stopped this recording? It's longer than normal. He's gone over the time and he's just sat there babbling. Well, that's another mystery for the ages. I've got no idea. I'm just waffling away now. So shall I say goodbye? Thank you for watching, YouTubers. It's been a pleasure. I'm just going to go and chat with the liveys now. So I'll see you later. Bye. Come watch on Twitch. Bye.